Yeah, Jiquan, do you download all the notes? Jiquan? Sorry, teacher, I don't hear you because I have to reduce your noise. Okay. Well, first job, what I'm going to do is, let's take a look. Okay. You can see the blank here. Actually, what I want you to do is try to fill up the blanks by flipping through the notes. You will discover that there's a few of the major titles. Please write down the major title in the notes now, okay? So that you go through yourself, you know what are we going to learn in the next 12 lessons, okay? Okay. Yes, Chichen, do you download the notes?
Yeah, I downloaded the notes already.
You downloaded it. Very good. Please try to start the work.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Chichen, usually when you speak out, I can hardly hear you. The reason is I have to reduce your volume so that there won't be double sound here, you know. So if you found that I ignore you, maybe you just write a message, okay? Do you see the chat box at the left corner? Left upper corner, do you see the chat box? Tishan? Tishan, hear me?
Yeah. I'm using
okay,
yeah,
you can write on the chat box if you found that I ignore you, because when I speak, I will reduce the volume of your sound so that it will be double sound here, okay?
Okay, thanks, sir.
Okay, Yeah, the student at the back, do you feel too dark? Do you need more light? It's good enough, okay? Which means you have a good eyesight, even though you're old. How old are you? 60 something? 62, huh? Okay, the oldest here. I think Jasmine is the youngest. How old are you? 24. Oh, very, very young. I think the guy online also young, about 20 something. The one who have already finished the major title, you can take a look at the subtitle. Well, this is an easy job for most of the teacher. I think the teacher do it quite normally. Okay, for those who finish, please add here meditation for beginners, third intake. You are in the third intake now. Just write add in the word third intake. Please put up your hand. The one finish, please put up your hand. Okay, one, finish, put up your hand. Two, finish. Jiquan, I think you have to make your face appear most all the time, so that we can communicate with you. Who else finish? Finish, right? Three people finish. Okay, four finish. Okay. What's the name of your mother? Anna. Oh, Anna, you can write things so soon. Are you a teacher? Were you a teacher? Huh? Oh, home tutor. No wonder lah. It's just a lot of educators here. All right. More of the education line. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Let's take a look to the answer. Okay. Well, this is the major title should be appear. All right. Take a look. 1.0. You should write out the introduction. All right. Second is the benefit of the meditation. Okay. Then the third is the condition. Okay. Make sure you have all this. So the 3.1, 3.2, just ignore it. Okay. Number 4. Condemn desire and abandon hindrances. Okay. Then number 5 is the practice. Number 6 is development of favorable consciousness. Are you all in the right path? In the right track? This is simple thing. If you have ever composed the thesis before, this is the normal condensed way how we put it in. I think Jimmy not used to write thesis right. You're running business right. So you count money more than write all this kind of thing. Okay. So you're not so used to it, it doesn't matter. All right. If they're uni graduate, you compose the thesis before. This is something you used to be there. Okay. Including assignment. All right. Then number 7 is the cure sickness. 8 is the fruit attainment, and 9 is the references. So this is the whole thing for the notes. Okay. So let me just roughly tell you what you're going to learn for this 12th lesson. First is the introduction. We're going to learn the learning attitude. You must have a proper learning attitude by attending the class. Okay. Second is the benefit of meditation. By knowing the meditation, you will determine to attain the whole classes. Okay. Well, generally after you graduate, you will be awarded a piece of paper, which is so useless for most of you. You think, but I run it now. Actually, in 24th of the March, is our 7th graduation ceremony. But I put it away is the 7th of the ceremony for karmic recollection, because we try to recollect whatever karma we did for the past year. Okay, so they will be awarded also in some prize, karma protected prize also. Okay, so you will be awarded, but that certificate is not that useful. But we try to recall whatever good deed you have done throughout the year. That is the meaningful one. Okay, so now we go to number 7. I run this education center about 9 years already. This is the 7th. Okay, so happy now. We are all educated. We meet each other. All right, so we can discuss how to let the education better. But I am an NGO profit. You all are making money. Okay, right. Then we go to the third one is the condition. Let's take a look. Once we talk about the meditation, it doesn't mean you just cross your leg and start to meditate. The condition is very important. Firstly, please take a look. we will talk about is the method of the repentance and the sign of eradication of major offenses. Well, the age, as I see you all, maybe you got some trauma or phobia during your childhood. That is the something we so-called is major offenses. It could be in your mind. I will try to lead a session of the repentance, if possible. So I will use a modern psychology way and mix together with the Buddhism way, so that to just cure your trauma. Okay, this is the one thing. Secondly, the major offenses are nowadays, the people more easily committed is abortion. Abortion. Okay, maybe I think the Anna age even more common to do abortion because they don't have the family planning concept. All right. Secondly, once they got baby, it is a burden financially. I think they are quite unwilling to abort it, but they have to. Okay, maybe nowadays not that easy, but compared to the rest, abortion is still the easy one. So we will tell you, if you commit all that before or indirectly, we tell you how to heal yourself. Because some people are very sensitive. After they involve this, they found that the baby is following that. It can happen. It can happen. If that's the case, if you don't settle all this, how can you meditate well? All right, now. Okay, hopefully you won't be scary after I tell you all this. Not scary, lah. Okay, okay. Number 3.2 is the adequacy of the requisite. Let's take a look. It's about what? Clothes, right livelihood. It's about your job. You see, one day you spend 8 hours in your occupation. If let's say your occupation is the inappropriate occupation, how can you meditate well? Oh, please, don't look at the nurse. Look at me. Okay. Now focus here. All right. If let's say you obey something, I will just let you know the thing. Okay, the rest. Okay. Well, the occupation is very important. But of course, if let's say, but just now all of you tell us already your occupation. Always a proper congratulations to all of you. Well, we have some students who may be involved in the gambling. There's one beer general manager that come here to learn the dharma, the general manager of the beer, you know. But you need 5 more years to retire. If in that cases, if you dependent on the occupation more than 5 years, so you better keep on with the occupation. But you can look for other substitution. But if you're just very fresh, just first or third trade, 1 to 3 years involved in the occupation, involved in killing, maybe you work for KFC, Ayamasa, or the production manager, or you try to breed the fish, or have a fish pond, or the crab pond, all this. If it's too early, you better try to stop the investment. Because when the mass killing, the karma is very strong. I don't think you can sit down quite easily. I don't think so. Okay. Well, now all is a teacher. Teacher is a very clean job, right? Very clean. Okay. So no worry about that. Business maybe a little bit dirty, a little bit only, I think. Okay, that's it. Oh, well, it's more than killing. Okay, we talk about appropriate occupation, more than that. Okay, so we'll know later on. Okay, let's take a look. When we talk about the condition we involve, living a leisure and quiet place, stop outer courses and business, and close to Kayana Mitata. All these, we will apply the concept once you involve in the long-term meditation. Long-term means 8 hours per day, maybe continuously for 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. That is the so-called intensive meditation. Now you come just learn the method and practice. You practice at the home, okay? Theory is more. So that actually you come here just try to like just you go to get a driving license, okay? So I think before you start drive, you have to pass the undang first, right? It's impossible you drive. Let's see, what's the meaning for the yellow box? Cannot. You have to pass through the undang first. So it's the same. You come here, you learn all the theory, then you can start to practice your own. So you won't worry for we go something wrong. So you have to know all this, all right? Okay. Well, let's take a look here, basically, all of you have to involve 3 lessons of the 2-hour meditation course, which is in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. In order to graduate from this course, besides completing this 12 lessons, you have to attain 3 lessons of 2-hour meditation. Okay? Friday, you can just choose wherever, whenever you are free. Saturday, Friday, Saturday is 8:30 to 10:30, and one more lesson is a Sunday, is a 4 to 6. If you choose, let's say, you haven't learned the method yet, you need 2 more lessons to fully get the method. Maybe you can just stay back 4 to 6 so that you can complete it continuously. No need to come again. That is so-called you really know the method. Okay, so remember that if you go to sign in the course of learning swimming, make sure you jump into the pool. Okay, because some people they come learn meditation class without jumping to the pool. They say, I get a certificate of swimming, but I never swim before. So that's ridiculous. You are forced to swim. Okay, get it? All right. So this is the so-called, and then you can join a one-day retreat. I will conduct it 2 months once. 2 months once, 8 hours. So at 8 hours, you will just continuing meditate. No, you will be crazy, I think. So you will do many things just to control your mind and enjoy the peace. Just now who said they come for the peace of the mind? You, right? Okay. So you cannot omit the class, okay? All right. Okay. Let's take a look. Number 4 is the condemned desire and abandoned hindrances. Yes, before that, all is the outer cross. Now 4.0 is the problem within yourself. If you cannot meditate well, there must be something wrong in number 4. You have to abandon all your desire and hindrances. It will tell you all it's about. I mean, how do it come? How to tackle it? It will tell you everything, right? So this is a 4.0 is the internal course. So number 5 is the practice. Take a look. You will be meditating by sitting and meditate in daily life. Yes, we will just tell you how to meditate by sitting. More than that. In the daily life, how to meditate, you will be told, all right? And during meditating by sitting, you learn Samatha and Vipasana. Okay? Wow, you see, it seems that, you have to go through so much theory before the practice. Don't worry. Today, we will begin with the practice. We tell you the method so that you won't run away, okay? How come I sign into the car driving course? Already so many lessons, I haven't started to start the key yet. So today we'll tell you how to start the key and free the gear, okay? So that you will try today, all right? Okay. Then number 6 is the development of favorable consciousness. Yes, if let's say you involve in a long-term meditation, there will be some change in your mental and physical. Both will be changed. So we'll tell you before, so that you will be surprised. How come my body and my mind will be changed? Even change positively. You have to know it. You see, class, for example, sometimes even though you get a big sum of money or you're getting famous, but if you are not ready, all this is considered a burden. You heard about that? Some very young people, just maybe 15 years old, they strike a lot. They get a big sum of money, but their life will ruined by the money. It's the same thing. Well, I believe that you will all appear here. Maybe in your past life, you really do some cultivation. We don't know. When you start cultivate, you will be very fruitful and very soon appear all this. But you have to know that, so that all this, all the achievement of meditation will be considered a gift for you. If you are not ready, that will be a burden for you. You'll be scared and feel you don't want all this phenomena happen. Okay. Now we'll go. That is number 7 is to cure the sickness. Yes, you can use it. No. Wait, now let us see. 6.3. Let's take a look. 6.3 is distinguish real and false. Yes. During the classes, we will tell you what does it mean, 走火入魔. Okay, so we tell you how about the 走火入魔, so you understand it. So after you learn all the theory, you can go back and get a mirror and try to check whether am I look like Tao Fu more or not. Well, it's a joke, huh? But generally, if you are fall into the three category of the people, you are not suitable for long-term meditation. First, schizophrenia. Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia means that you got some audio and visual hallucinations. You hear something people don't hear, and you see something people don't see. Basically, the definition of schizophrenia means you used to skeptical that people want to kill you and get your money. Okay, for example, you always, the hallucination more on audio, okay? More on audio. You hear some sound, once you go, you climb up to the a very high building, you see some sound ask you to go to jump down, or maybe you will hear some sound that when you see people, okay, just watch you sharply, you think that maybe the guy want to kill me and they get my money. You will think all this kind of thing is considered schizophrenia. All right. Secondly, the one who not suitable to practice is the depression, a very serious depression. If you got the depression, you better get some medication. And this is the so-called complementary therapy. It will help you, it will help you, but just you cannot give up the medication. You must really take the medication. Okay. Well, without medication, then you can do the meditation helping you. But just don't simply drop your medication. All right. Because once you get the depression and also schizophrenia, it will make us difficult to differentiate what is real and which is false appeared in you. Because during meditation, we do bother something. It doesn't mean you just meditate and ignore anything. No. We do bother something appear in your mind. But we have to know that you are a normal people so that we can check that this thing happened is a real thing. If you got some, how to say, this one a psychology problem, I will be confused. I don't know whether it is due to your sickness or due to the real meditation experience. Okay? So I think this is the second. All right. The third type people are not suitable for long-term meditation is the one who has the trance experience. Trance means they will be occupied by the spirit. 跳动当机啊，当机啊 yeah. Because once you start meditate, if you have the tendency of this, then immediately maybe meditate in the middle, then a ghost go into your body. Then you claim that you are the Guanyin. Well, I don't know how to handle. Oh, yeah, this is the other field already. If it happen to you, the only thing I do, I will go to get a stick and knock you and send you to the hospital. So this is not playing fool one, it's a real serious one. If you've got all this kind of stuff, you have to mention to me, especially join the 2-hour and even longer meditation session. Well, this is something we'll be very careful. Like, for example, if you're running a restaurant, I think you'll be very careful that no more intoxication happen, right? Because food poison can ruin your whole thing. Here also same. If people after practice they go for more, then they also will ruin my appointment. Just close the door. Get the point? This is a serious one. Well, shall I know that all of you normal? Normal. Oh, well, I think even if you haven't do the meditation, you know that. You think? Well, very simple. Usually, the first 2 type people, they won't work, they can't work. But I think you all are working, right? And so you are normal, including the one you can teach means that you don't have this too. But the third one is exception. Usually, third one is the occupation. I think they make money more than all of you. They're like a trance. Well, it's very difficult to. Just let me know if you have all this tendency. Okay, all right. Now we go to second, cure sickness. Yes, meditation can help you cure your sickness. That's true. All right. Number 8 is a fruit attainment. Well, this is a long term. Okay, somebody mentioned Nibbana. Who is it? Oh yes, this is the fruit attainment. Okay, I will help you to draw a long term cultivation map. Okay, but the way I see all your face, maybe still busy to get more money to support the family and pay the loan, the debt, right? Okay. Well, anyway, you just draw the map first. So after you are relieved from all the debt, so you can continue your journey spiritually. Get the point? So that is what that is the whole thing of the classes, okay? And the final one is the references. Please try to check, which means that whatever you learn is based on something. It is not from nothing, it's from something. You can take a look. This is the references of all your material. They got some references one. So one day after you finish the course, you discuss with somebody. If any dispute incurred, you just tell people, oh, I learned from all this. You can put the references. Okay, I think maybe there's something you also emphasize, because something got references maybe more junior compared non-references. Okay, so clear. Now we'll go to the first session. Is to be so. Before this, one important thing I forgot to introduce: the location of our toilet. Are you clear where the toilet is? Well, for the woman, the toilet is yes. You just walk through the door. And the man is, where's the man toilet? Upstairs. Then go to the wrong toilet again. Okay. So this is the important thing to introduce first. Okay. So now we will go to the first one. Is we talk about the attitude. Okay. Well, when you see the red color, I think in your notes it's empty, right? Please write it down. The red color. Write down on the space. Yes, for those who can't see things clear, please sit front a little bit. How long you didn't use pen to write something? I think now you use the texting by using the handphone, right? So you almost forget how to write things. Don't worry, after the 12th lesson, your pen will be sharpened by the lesson. Okay. Okay, please read through it. Okay, like a vessel. 1, 2, 3. Yes, let's take a look at the vessel. Okay. So this is the diagram to show all this stuff. Let's take a look. This is the cup as we see. Okay. Well, Joanne, can you tell me what's the difference between these 3 cups? Since you sit so in front, I think everything is very clear, right? Okay. So what's the difference between these 3 cups? The first one is color. Well, color is not the point, I think. How about the rest? What's the difference? What's the difference between these three cups? Semua dah boleh pakai. Okay. How can we say that? The first one, the cup is upside down. The second one is, yeah, you can see the crack. The third one is, how do you know the poison? It's a skull, right? Or the skull show poison. Yes, actually, these three types is the analogy for the wrong attitude. If let's say you come without paying attention, it's just like the first cup. You are just undercover it. Well, which means that I cannot pour any water to you because the cup is upside down. Alright. Second one is you cannot concentrate because you're too busy. If you couldn't concentrate well, whatever water I pour to you, all will be licked up. Right. The third one is if you come with some skeptical mind or you have some suspicions, well, it seems that there's some poison inside the cup. Whatever I pour inside you, it will be contaminated. So it's a simple way to, actually this is the proper learning attitude. Once you come, you have to empty the cup first so that I can pour something on your cup. I think before you come, maybe most of you already learned something and experienced something. But you have to empty it first so that you can let me pour the thing inside you. And also, you have to try to use the method as we introduced first. Okay? Because once you try it out, then you know that how far you can go. But of course, it doesn't mean that you just you just become so naive to accept everything. What I mean is, within the course, you just try to learn everything. But after the course, you analyze yourself. See how many percentage you want is up to you. But because sometimes we met some students, they come here and tell us that, please don't teach me in this way, please teach me in that way. So you are coming to learn what? How come you tell me how to teach you? You see, these cases can happen. Have you ever encountered this type of student before? Yes, the student come and please don't teach me this. Teach me like that. Yeah, what? What does it mean, Kekia? How lian? Yeah. So this is why, especially this is the so-called dharma or meditation. This is something very different with the mundane knowledge. You have to be more sincere and respectful to learn all the things. Because after learning this, your attitude will be changed. How can you learn to be respectful by in an irrespectful way? Yeah, that's what I mean. Not very philosophical. Okay, so that's what we mean. Okay, so the attitude is very important. Okay. Then the secondly is when you come here, you have to try to see the advantage of the teacher. It's a sense of like we go out to work. If you always see the disadvantage of our boss, I don't think we can learn the thing from the boss. We have to see the advantage in the first place. I remember so well during our our primary school time. We used to put some nickname to our teacher, right? Okay, I remember I have been teacher before. We don't teach after standard 5 because they start to give you nickname already. When standard 1 to standard 4 in my time, they are still more ignorant and naive, so they won't. So very easy to teach. Maybe we just kind of joke by giving the nickname, but I know I recall that this is not a very respectful way to treat a teacher. If you always give a nickname to a teacher, which means that I don't think you can learn something from the teacher. So to get a point. And so this is the reason why you see the advantage will be very important so that you can really learn the things. Okay? So this is the tool for the attitude. Okay. Now let's take a look. We'll go to this part. Okay. Now we go to see the benefit of meditation. All right. So we're going to we'll go through a video clip to understand what is the benefit of a meditation. Okay, Chi Chuan, can you hear me? Chi Chuan? please watch the video clip you download before. Okay. After watching, we continue our class. Hear me? Why no response?
Yeah. I hear. I can hear from you. I'm using the chat.
Okay. So now we watch the movie respectively lah. Okay, we start now.
June Meadows, a high-flying businesswoman, has many of the traits of what's known as a Type A personality.
Absolute workaholic, a problem fixer, somebody who believes that there was always a way of doing things, a real sort of can-do attitude, maybe a bit impatient as well.
Type A personalities are perfectionists, impatient, ambitious, fast talkers who can't switch off. They're also more susceptible to stress. And one of the best places to study them is in the Serengeti in Africa. Incredibly, baboons face many of the same social pressures that we do. For the past 25 years, Robert Sapolsky has been studying stress in baboons. So you want to understand why some humans get stress-related diseases, others don't? Go look at a baboon out in the Serengeti. They've got 9 hours of free time every day to devote to just generating miserable psychological stress for each other. They're just like us in our westernized lifestyles. By measuring the levels of hormones in male baboons, Sapolsky has shown that stress-related illnesses, such as heart disease, are dependent on personality. So what counts as a disaster of the baboon when it comes to stress management? I had this guy a few years ago. His name was Nick. He was the epitome of what Type A is about. His worst rival shows up on the field and takes a nap 100 yards away. This is an outrage. Unsurprisingly, Nick the baboon had incredibly high stress levels. As a result, he suffered from high blood pressure, a depressed immune system, had dangerously high cholesterol levels, and died young. In contrast, I had this other guy named Joshua, who was one of my all-time favorites, and this guy just was this Zen baboon. What he mostly spent his time doing, as far as I could tell, was walking away from fights that your average male baboon would wind up in the middle of, and instead brooding with females and playing with kids. Joshua had the lowest levels of stress hormones in the group. His health was good. He bore more children, and he outlived his rivals by years. Personality has a lot to do with how stress affects you. But if you're a Type A personality, like Julie, does that mean you're stuck with it forever? Absolutely not. Lots of things showing Rev a lot of work. You can change Type A profiles and change the physiology as well. Doesn't come easy. In fact, it requires a discipline that has long been in the East. Jude is dealing with her stress. Twice a day, she takes 20 minutes out to meditate. Using a method called transcendental meditation, she repeats a word in her head and tries to free her mind off.
Sometimes you're completely free of thoughts, other times you will get thoughts that will come through your head. Just let thoughts come and go. The stillness and the peace actually comes again. So by the end of your 20 minutes, you just feel good, you feel refreshed.
Within 6 months of meditating, Jude saw a big difference in her blood pressure.
The first time Native, it was normal. I mean, well, normal, probably more normal than it's ever been.
So what is it about meditation that allows Jude to control her stress response? Dr. Herbert Benson has spent 30 years traveling the globe, studying the world's most accomplished meditators. Using modern technology, Benson is trying to understand how meditation appears to reverse the body's natural stress response.
What we are finding is that for centuries upon centuries, people had discovered that there's something they could do to counteract the harmful effects of stress.
Benson named it the Relaxation Response. It's the body's innate ability to lower blood pressure, reduce heart rate, and slow breathing.
We are fortunate that we have within us a response opposite to the fight or flight response. That is the relaxation response. And there are scores of techniques.
But in all of them, 2 steps are needed. The first is a repetition, a word, sound, a movement. The second is freeing your mind of thought by concentrating on that repetition. And everyone can do it. The relaxation response can be triggered by all kinds of activity, from the repetition of a prayer to the primal beat of dancing. Even the rhythm of exercise can reverse the harmful effects of stress. So how does it work? At an MRI facility in Boston, Herbert Benson's colleague, Sarah Lazar, is looking inside the brain for an answer. Her subject is a Tai Chi master, Ramel Rones. He has over 20 years of meditation experience. Ramel has been fitted with equipment to monitor his body temperature and breathing.
We're going to do the meditation scan now. So you're going to just lie there quietly for a few minutes, and then you're going to begin the meditation.
As Ramel begins his meditation, the MRI scanner takes a series of snapshots inside his brain. Over the next 10 minutes, Ramel will try to empty his mind of thought.
What I was trying to do is focus on my breath slowly, because the breath is nothing empty to the vacuum. And by doing that, you try to empty your mind from any worries and thoughts, and hopefully reach a deep level of relaxation.
As Ramel meditates, his breathing slows to 4 breaths a minute, and his body temperature drops. Inside his brain, activity also slows down. But incredibly, the MRI scan reveals that certain areas have become more active. The red spots show activity, as well as controlling our heart and breathing rate. These are the parts of the brain that control alertness, decision-making, and emotion. It suggests that in a state of meditation, the mind is not only more alert, but that we are able to control our emotional response to stressful situations.
Simple steps, repetition, disregard of everyday thoughts, would bring about such profound physiologic changes. What would happen in more advanced people who practice meditation?
In 1981, during a research trip to India, Benson witnessed one of the most astonishing feats of mind over body. It's called Tumo Yoga. In the freezing temperatures of the Tibetan mountains, Buddhist monks have learned to use their minds to increase their body temperature. Within 5 minutes of wrapping themselves in icy wet sheets, they can raise their temperature so much that the sheets start to steam.
You and I would go into uncontrollable shivering if we wrapped ourselves in a wet sheet in 40 degrees. These people were able to do just the opposite with this mind-body advanced meditative technique of Tumo Yoga.
In less than an hour. The sheets are bone dry.
It shows the abundance of what people can do with this type of mind-body dance meditative technique.
True Meadows is part of a growing band of people using these ancient techniques to deal with the demands of the modern world. For 3 years, she has been meditating daily to promote the relaxation response and reduce her stress levels.
Learning transcendental meditation is the most significant thing I've ever done in my life. It's made a huge difference to me on a health basis. I feel different, and I see difference in the way in which I work. You have that much more focus and clarity. You could achieve the same results with less effort. I stop working weekends and evenings, just get through the life. So for me, it's the best thing I've ever done.
In a world where stress can pursue us like a predator, managing its harmful effects is critical to safeguarding our mental and physical health.
Okay, Tichuan, do you finish watching it? Tichuan, do you finish?
Yes, I'm finished.
Okay. Well, just now, the video clip, we know that is the benefit of meditation. It seems like the benefit can go to quite a wide extent. For example, once you meditate in the Himalayan mountain, they wear a few clothes, but they can endure to the cold. But I think you come not to avoid wear any clothes. How to say? You come not for that purpose. You just come to calm down the mind. That is the main thing. But you see, since there is a variety of meditation methods, what they do is so-called tumor yoga. That tumor yoga is something we call Kundalini yoga. Kundalini yoga can trigger the fire in your abdomen. It makes you endure to the cold. You can just wear very little, but you feel comfortable and warm. Even you are able to melt the snow. But we are not going to learn this. Okay, we're going to do is the anapanasati. We'll try to to tame our mind by using different methods. But just now we can see that according to the video clip, it mentioned that just with some simple repetitive motion and attention, then your mind will be the focus. Okay, we see just now the guy at the what's the name? Ronnie or Tony? Tony, right? Okay, he's the one who do the Tai Chi slowly, then he can focus his mind by doing this. Okay, well, now I think I'm going to teach you the method. Okay, shall we learn now? Are you more eager to learn the method after watching this? Toilet lah. Okay, you can go to toilet first. Okay, please. Okay, woman and the man, gentlemen, please go upstairs. So rest for 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, no problem. It's okay. Yeah. Actually, 3 old people in the Chinese class, they sit like this. Yeah. Oh, you're only one late, but 3 people. 3 old people sit on the chair. I also want to go to the toilet. Okay, well, I want to show you all some exercise before the meditation. The exercise in for balancing the energy. All right, okay. Well, I think not easy for me to let Jichen you know. Okay. Well, anyway, Jichen, you just I will give you a video clip after then. So now you just maybe you don't hear anything. You just see something. Is it okay, Jichen?
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine.
It's fine, huh? Okay, right. So I just maybe just let you to see Earth, just see Earth only, what to do. Okay, everybody, please stand up. Please stand up, everybody. Okay, we are going to do some energy balancing exercise. Okay, so make sure, right, you don't touch other body. Okay? And make sure you see me too. Okay? So that you know what I'm doing about. Are you sure you can see me from so far? Your eyesight is no problem. With spectacles. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is so-called, we'll try to step over the K27. Okay, K27 means what? Okay, let's take a look. All right. This is the K27. Okay. Okay. Before we start, I know anybody is feeling tired now? A little bit tired? Everybody is okay. All right. So, well, maybe I just try to do the energy, whether energy is going in the right flow. Okay. So let's try to do a little bit energy. So you just, when you're more energy, right? So you just straight away. So you just try to, and I try to push it down, so you try to push it up. See the energy is very strong. Right. So now I will try to just walk forward. This step. You want to let go, right? You want to walk forward. Right. Okay? I try to push it strong. Is that right? No, right? Okay. So walk backward. Okay, right. Which one more stronger? I think backward is more stronger now. Okay, what does it mean? It means that its energy flow upside down. Upside down. Okay, upside down. So it means that upside down, alright. But after I will show you the energy balance exercise, the energy will be moved. When you correct the movement of it, then once you walk, you step up. When you walk forward, you should be strong. You walk backwards, you should be weak. That is the right thing. But this is not right for you. When you walk backwards, also you walk backwards, also weak. Both is weak. But after the exercise, you correct. You are not normal. You are not normal. Your energy is moving back. Alright? But out and feel the how to balance energy. I think you're normal. That's not normal. Normal people. I know you are not normal. I say that they are normal. Okay, I can prove it. You are. Alright? Okay, I can give up energy. Alright? I try to push you down. You try to push up. Strong, right? You're very strong. Alright? Okay, very strong. Backward. Not strong yet. Right? Not strong, right? This is normal. You move backward, not strong. But you move forward strong. This is the right way. He is right now. So I will correct you and make you normal. Right? Now, what is my energy level is low. Yes, not energy low, but the energy move flow is throw reversely. Not low. Low. You need other things to be low. Normal, then you can meditate back. You can teach you the math. Alright. So the first I want you to add the K27, the Mandarin is so called tutor. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is the K27. Try to look for your product, for the bro, letter of bone, right? Okay, for the bone, okay. So now we get the color bone. You try to press it. You feel numb. Color bone. You press it really. Okay, make sure color bone. Down a little bit. You feel numb. Okay, if you feel numb, then you correct. Right hand to tap. Right hand. Deep breath. Yes. Okay. Third. And fourth. Okay. Change. Left hand to the right hand. Okay. Third. Fourth. Now we change to anapanasati. Okay, so actually this is for spring meridian, this is for sinus meridian, this is for anapanasati. Now we under the breath, so called under the bra line, so this is for the liver, okay? This is under the breath. Okay, okay. Now we press this part. This is also for the liver, or spleen, up to down, or down to up. Okay, so why the energy is so diverse? Because energy doesn't move. It's position. Move more straight. So how do you cross the energy? How cross it? Okay, we walk higher a little bit, with the left hand touch the right. The right hand touch the left. This one is good. Okay, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30. Okay. And one more. See our hand. Cross our hand. Okay. And pull it back. Take a deep breath. One time. Okay, four times. So let's final one. Do the hand. Put upward nose. Divide. You pull the body. Just put the body. Come and catch the energy. Move forward. Now your energy is lower. You can control. This is not a muscle test, energy test. Once the energy move in the correct way, so it should show this way. The better you show. Okay. Okay. So now we go back to this. Let me tell you how we start our meditation method. Okay. So all these will repeat to tell you. We'll tell you no worry. This is down. Okay. Okay. Now we start our meditation method. You see, the thing is so simple. But okay, if let's say you feel very tired after doing this, add in with the meditation, you feel very good. Anybody feel very comfortable now? You feel comfortable, huh? Okay, it's because you got exercise. So very difficult to differentiate. But never mind, one day you will know how good it is. Okay. So now I'm going to teach you is the condensed based on the guide to meditation. Okay. You got one note, the so-called guide for meditation. Will you see it? Okay, but you just ignore the notes. Okay, now I just directly teach you all the methods. Okay, well, in next lesson we will explain you word by word which is available, which is mentioned in the notes. Okay, so now let's take a look. So this is the guide to the meditation. Okay, so by the meditation beginning, what should we do? Immediately, I think we'll go to the 7th point of the meditation posture. Okay. So the one is the sitting posture. Let's take a look. This is the view sitting posture. So this is the sitting posture. So the first one, sitting posture, is the double lotus. Okay, but I think double lotus, we just forget about it. Okay? Because all our knee, all the joint already been cut through already. So we just forget about the double lotus. Okay, well, you can do double lotus. You train yourself. You train yourself. No. Oh, just inborn naturally. Okay, never mind. So you are the first one can do only lah. Okay, right. Anyone? Well, okay. Well, if you can do it, it's very fine, very fine. Okay, very good. The rest, I don't think you can. Secondly, is I think some wear the wrong trousers. Don't wear jeans. I think your this type of trousers, not your one not that suitable. You should use the exercise trousers. The check is better. That one more soft. This one a little bit hard. Because we worry if any crack, then you'll be embarrassed. Many women will be embarrassed. Okay, so wear the more flexible one. Okay. Now, okay, we try to learn is the half lotus. Half lotus mean what? You just put one leg at the up part of the hip. Just try to do it. Yes, good. Let's try. Yes. According like that. This is the so-called half lotus. Okay, correct. So you don't need, you don't need to do that. Correct. Okay, half lotus. Alright. Now we go to another posture. See, this is the so-called friendship posture. So it suits you. Alright. Friendship posture. The point is, first, don't lean on the back. Alright. Secondly, make sure both of your legs reach the floor, on the floor. Okay. Do you feel that you are sitting in the firm way, right, and steady? Okay. While there's one more is so-called auspicious way. Auspicious way means that you put your leg on this part. I don't know how should I call. When you fold your leg, there will be one line here. Put your leg at this line. Try. Yes, correct. Oh no. Just on the line. Correct. Correct. And correct. Okay, if half lotus is on the hip, this is hip or thigh, it's on the thigh. But if it is here, it's considered auspicious pose. Okay, get it? So this is auspicious pose. Okay. Then we got some more posture. Let's see. This is a very freestyle. Okay, you just cross your leg. Just try to just cross your leg. Just cross, simple cross. Yes, this is a simple cross your leg. You see, it depends on how fat you are and how long of your leg. Generally, the best posture means both of your knees should be on the floor, which means you are more stable. Okay, if not on the floor, you can use some cushion. Just put under the knee. You can do so. All right. So the way I see, you can get it very good this posture. Okay. Also good. Okay. So we know more method, right? Okay. One more I want you to try is a freestyle posture. We call it sukha. Just a happy posture, but just try to avoid touching each of your legs. Try. Don't let the leg touch each other. Yes, yes. A little bit different, right? Don't avoid the leg touch. Yes, right. The reason why you avoid it is sometimes once the leg touch each other, that part is painful. That part is also painful. So it's quite right. All you need is unstable. So for you, it is the body shape. You are going to for him, even take off the video take off. So you sit in this off. Then I think you also put your body shape. I think sukha or this one of freestyle almost say, but for them I'm seeing the Half Lotus is like Half Lotus. Well, so after choosing, you just choose one of it. After choosing this, now we go to the second step. Let's take a look what it says. Okay, after the sitting posture, second is the back. Okay, how should you put the back? Okay, so remember that when you sit properly, your back, you feel quite straight. Okay, the feeling of straight is a little bit curved in your back. Okay, so now I think all of you are sitting on the cushion, right? Okay. Please try to remove your cushion. Remove it. Now remove the cushion. All right. A small cushion remove. Okay. Concentrate a little bit on your back. Sit again to the small cushion. Bring back the small cushion. Bring back the small cushion. Okay. Concentrate on your back. Remove again the cushion. Remove the cushion again and concentrate on your back. Do you feel, anybody feel that the cushion well support you? Put up your hand. Yes, you see why the cushion support you well. Please check. What is the shape of the cushion? Please check. They got some degree, right? Okay. So this is a very good cushion for meditation. You can buy it in Petaling Jalan Sultan there. You can just buy yourself. Because if you go back to the home, you get a pillow to sit. I don't think so. They're too soft sometimes. So in order to sit well, you see, they can support your back very, very well. You just pay less effort, then you can sit so straight. You get the point? Okay. So the third is talk about the straight of the back. Okay. Now we go is the number third is the shoulder. Just shoulder, you just don't pay any attention. Okay, just effortlessly pay attention that how they say that. You don't use any energy. Then it will be relaxed. All right. Now second, the fourth we go is our hand. All right. So how shall we put our hand? Let's take a look. So this is the hand, the way we put. No matter left hand or right hand at the down, but the thumb must be together. That's right. Yes, just put down the hand. All right. Okay, and the thumb must be together. No, put down, Anna, put down. Yes, put down. Okay, the thumb and thumb must be together so that when you fall asleep, you will notice. Because sometimes once people meditate, they fall asleep, but they don't realize, and they very enjoy sleeping. Once they wake up, they say, oh, I'm in a good meditation, but actually they're sleeping the whole session. How do we know that? Your thumb will betray you. Once you meditate, your thumb already not joined accordingly, which means you were sleeping just now. Okay, understand? So this is one of the so-called mudra. All right. Then one more mudra you have to use. You can do this. Let's take a look. This is the so-called the finger chain mudra. All right. Okay. I'll just follow. On the knee, finger chain. Correct. Finger chain. Correct. Okay. Finger chain. I'll now do the same thing. All right. This shift to this. Yes. Just now. Shift back. Feel it. Then shift back again. Then shift back. Okay. Anybody prefer this? Throw your hand. Yes. Anybody prefer this? Anybody prefer this? Throw your hand. Yes. Well, you didn't answer my question. Anybody prefer this mudra? Throw out your hand. This mudra. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. Anybody prefer this mudra? Please throw out your hand. Okay. Why you don't raise up your hand? Just ceremony for you. For you, ceremony. Ceremony. It doesn't matter. It's the same. We just give you more choice. One day if you meditate too long, you feel uncomfortable. You can just shift it, change the way. This one, check whether sleep or not. Why you so enthusiastically check you're sleeping or not? If you really want to sleep, you better go to lie down and sleep. Don't check sleeping during meditation. Okay? If you're so enjoy sleeping, just lie down and sleep until enough, then you'll sleep. Okay? All right. I think you better get some sedative, even better. Yeah, okay. So after this, now we go to the the tongue. All right. The tongue you can just natural or just thumb up a little bit. Do you understand how to thumb up your tongue? Yes. Yeah, thumb up a little bit. No, you don't need. I need check one by one. Okay, all right. So why you have to? Your tongue have to be up. Let's take a look. This is Mandarin is so-called. Okay. Why? I try to explain now. Let's take a look. Okay, this is how we tongue go up a little bit. The purpose is because of this. Let's take a look. It's something to do with the energy. Okay, we will see this is the pink color. Okay, our energy flow through the pink color is so-called governing meridian. Okay, governing meridian is from this part and flow up here. Then the other one is so-called hardly to translate. One is the ren mai. This is the tu mai. This is the so-called governing meridian. It flow from here and cross to here. But our tongue already separate the energy. How to say disconnect the energy. But once you just tongue up, you try to connect back the energy. This is the purpose of this is according to Taoism. Well, it explains well why you have your tongue has to be up. But basically, if let's say after some kind of meditation, your tongue will be automatically go up. It will automatically. Okay, so you just know to purposely to pull it down. But now, if you feel comfortable with the tongue up, you can just tongue up. Okay, but if you don't want, just be natural, you'll be okay. Okay, then how about the saliva? Just swallow it. Okay. Some meditate, open their mouth, and the saliva, come out. Okay. So if that's the case, I will take photo and upload to Facebook. Let the whole world to see you. Please don't embarrass me. Never happened before. The people meditate until the saliva all come out. Okay. So Please don't become the first case, all right? Okay, so after this, now we go, lastly is, last but not least, means close your eye. You see, okay, eyes, just close down, okay? So let's try to repeat all the 7 postures, all right? Okay, let's choose one pose to sit, all right? Straight your back, Mudra, hand behind, then just relax your shoulder, close your eye, thumb up, or not up to the neck. Just relax. What does it mean, relax? Relax means use no energy. You don't use any energy in spirit. Relax your head. Relax your body. Relax your face. Relax your shoulder. Relax your hand. Relax your chest. Relax your abdomen. Relax your back. Relax your thigh. Relax your feet. And relax your foot. If you notice anything that is not relax, just try to relax. Okay, after the relaxation, please open your eye. If let's say our mind is like a monkey, so active, how are you going to tame an active monkey? How are you going to tame it? Give the banana, all right. Besides giving the banana, what else? What's wrong with all your mind? It seems like all your mind is already stagnant there. So it's already stuck there. Please try to active your mind. How to tame a monkey, an active monkey? What about use a rope? We haven't started meditation yet, Jimmy. We haven't started yet. I haven't teach you the whole method. How can you start meditate? I haven't finished my explanation. you used to do a business just without finish the explanation. Okay. Oh, I haven't started yet. Okay. We're going to use a rope to tame a monkey. Same. In order to tame your mind, we use our breath. Let's take a look. Now is the time to meditate. Okay. What happened? Let's take a look. The blue color means the blowing of the air through our skin. Let's try to blow. This is the sensation, the blowing air through the skin, right? Okay. Well, the red color is the air. The air will flow pass through this point, all right? Okay. It will flow in and it will flow out. Okay. Once it flow in or flow out, there will be same point the air will touch. Please find it out. Okay. Now close your eye. Pay attention above the lips and below the nose, and feel the sensation of the touching point. Yes, now. If you get it, please put up your hand. Okay, 1. Teacher, if you get it, please answer me. The touching point. Okay, put up your hand. Second people. Don't use your hand. Just, yes. It's somewhere here. The air will flow past it. The feeling is like that. Jasmine, you got it? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 people got it. Answer me, please, if you get it. Okay, please open your eye. Okay, you got it already. Okay, Anna, you got it already. Chi-Chen, do you got it? You
Yes. Yes.
get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody who haven't got it yet, probably have. Okay, if you haven't got it, you can use this way. You just breath rigorously. Try. Get a point? Is it appear? Appear? Yes. Okay. It has to be above the mouth, below the above the lips and below the nose, or somewhere in the nose also okay. Got it? You got it? Breath strong. Got it? You get it? Yes, yes. That's really correct. Okay. So what to do next? Let's take a look. Okay. Now what we try to do is, please, okay, shall I know that the touching point can be a small dot, it can be a big area. Anybody is a small dot, please put up your hand. Big area, put up your hand. Mostly a big area. Actually, it doesn't matter. As long as you get a touching point, this is the point, you know. Okay, so what to do? You just pay attention, you just place your mind in the touching point and watch the breath in and out. That's all. Okay, so now close your eye. Okay, so 7 steps of meditation, just adjust it. Make sure you relax the whole body. And you can remove the spectacle. Never people sitting in samadhi with a spectacle, all right. You can remove the spectacle, yes. Okay. Okay. Now pay attention to the touching point and just watch the breath in and out. Please don't follow the breath, go in and go out. Okay. Watch it, knowing it, meaning to say that you are living in the present. Don't think for the future, don't think for the past. Start now. Open your eyes slowly. Follow me. Rub your hand. With the thumb, massage your eyelid. The thumb, massage your eyelid. Wash your face. Wash your face. Okay. Then do the crown pull. See? Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Just follow the line in the middle. Do the crown pull. Pull it. Yes. Pull it. Okay. Let's take a look. This is the back. This is the neck. Then massage your ear. Jichuan, do you see me for the massage exercise? Okay.
No.
So after this, all right. Then massage again. Okay. Cross the hand. Massage the shoulder. And okay. Then whichever hand doesn't matter, just cross over it. And massage clockwise 7 to 9 times. Then anti-clockwise. Then anti-clockwise. Okay. Anti-clockwise. Okay. Okay. Then massage the back. Then you can straight your leg, but just don't point to the Buddha, alright? Then when you don't see any Buddha now, you can just straight, alright? And massage your leg. Massage it. Then see, punch. There's a one meridian to go along outside the leg. Then punch inward. Inward. You have already sit for 3 minutes. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, shall I know that? Including Jichuan, Will anyone feel satisfied with the 3 minutes sitting? You can feel calm. Please put up your hand. Anyone? 1, 2, 3, 4. How about Jichuan? Works. Okay, 5. Okay, anyone? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Put up your hand. Half. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Half. How about you? You feel good. You feel good. Just up. Half. Okay, right. So this is what we learned today. Okay. So let's go back home. We can do 2 times, even 3 times. Okay. Before you sleep. Okay. And wake up before the breakfast. After brush up. All right. You can just do 5 to 10 minutes. This meditation. The so-called notice the breathing. Okay. You can timing yourself with a watch for 5 to 10 minutes. Don't sit too long first. Any questions? Just do exactly like that. Yes. Yeah, because you work too hard. Just now the way I see you, you seems like looking something. You just like that. So of course you're numb. The posture is like that already. Okay. I think maybe because you over hard work. Okay. So if you feel numb again, just don't pay attention to the breath. So make sure you relax the whole body first. And then again, pay attention again. Okay. So any questions, some more? Any questions? Okay, no question. So this is for the class for today. Let's check when is our next lesson. Let's check. Because according to our planning, we just got 2 classes 1 month only, right? According to our planning, all right. Let's check. So next lesson will be, I think will be 18 and 25, right? Oh yeah, Chinese New Year, so sure we don't have any class. How about the 25? Are you still in the Chinese New Year mood? 25? Fly back. Oh, I see. So how about we start the class in March? What do you think? We start the class in March? March. If March, it should be, I think, will be the 16th, 18th, right? 18. Yeah, it will be the 18th, right? March 18th, because the third and fourth weekend, according to our planning, right? Third and fourth weekend.25th. Shall I know that? Okay. If 25th 過咗初十咗未？過咗初九咗未？過咗初九。So what do you think? 25th? 25th is okay for all of you. How about Jiquan? 25th is okay for all of you. 25th. Are you still in holiday mood? 25th. Who can please throw your hand? 25. 1, 2, 3 with me. Okay, you also can. He's also okay. How about 3 of you? 2 of you? Majority, because majority have already been win, right? You got nothing to say already. Okay. So if that's the case, so we have the next class. Please write it down. Okay, so will be the 25th for next lesson. Next lesson 25th. February, yes, 25th of February, same time. Meditation for beginners, second lesson. Okay, one more question. Shall I ask you all? You see, since you just got 2 classes 1 month, actually you can only finish August 12th lesson. If let's say we shift our class to Saturday, possible to you? No, because advanced meditation class also occupy first and second weekend. How about Saturday? Are you working in Saturday? Anybody working private have Saturday? Okay, none. So if that's the case, you all have to finish the class under August. Okay, no choice. Except I will try to discuss the advanced meditation, see whether they can shift to Saturday night. If they can, you prefer all in Sunday, right? Occupy the whole Sunday you prefer, right? I try to see how about it first. Okay, so that's for the class, right? Okay, we try to transfer the merit